Breaking news. Ondo government trains 150 pastoralists in full feedlot system. So what Olurotimi Akeredolu is doing what we call the homemade. He's not waiting for Maeti Allah to bring their people, to bring their cattle. So in Ondo State, Governor Olurotimi Akeredolu is training in-house headers, yes, on how to do what we call the pasture system, to be able to, their cows are not going to be walking around. No, no, that's not the aim. They will have feedlots and have the what we call like the ranching system, where I mean the training is ongoing now in Ondo State for this set of people, so that they can properly, look after their cattle, do the right thing, and before you know it, Ondo State becomes self-sufficient in cow production. Remember, my ATL has already promised that very soon a cow will be sold for about 2 million in the south for banning open grazing. Anyway, my wonderful people, please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. Let's get all the details. God bless you. Thank you very much. Ondo State government trains 150 pastoralists in feedlot system. Ondo State government, led by Olurotimi Akeredolu, says it has trained 150 pastoralists on the benefit of feedlot operational system. Governor Olurotimi Akeredolu said this on Friday at the closing ceremony of the second phase of the 5-day training for pastoralists in Akure, the state capital. The training was organized by the Ondo State Agriculturist Empowerment Center, OSAEC, in collaboration with the Food and Agricultural Organization, FAO. Akure was Akeredolu was represented by the head of service, Mr. John Adeyomi, said the future of Nigeria depends largely on agriculture. He urged participants to think more on opportunities that abound in the entire valued food chain of agriculture. He said the training was geared towards creating jobs, ensuring food scarcity, promoting peaceful coexistence among inhabitants, and ending farmers' herders clashes since the anti-open grazing bill has been signed into law. The homemade people needs to know how to raise cattle by themselves, have their own small ranching feedlot system to look after their animal. We don't always have to buy from the Fulanis. We can grow our own local made cattle. It is an indisputable fact that the culture of moving large herds of cattle from one point of the country to the other is archaic and has in recent years enormously been unbeneficial. It has become a threat to national security, coexistence, and food security. Way forward, it is with sense of pride that I say that my administration, through its expansion of the reviewing of the ranching system with the support of collaboration of FAO of the World Health Organization. Feedlot operational system is a virtual ranching system where our cattle and our livestock are being confined in areas against the moving around and problem of moving to other people's farm, with open grazing being a serious one. We intend to ensure that those who have been trained practice this and provide in more cattle for the state, so we don't have to depend on other people and we can also eat what we have grown in our own very locality. Honestly speaking, this is the way forward. Anybody who is forward thinking will be asking himself, so what's the next point of action? What's the next line? What do I do? What do I need to put in place? That is how a true father, begins to plan for his children. Yes, apart from teaching them the values of hard work, patience, perseverance, and all and all and all, it is important that the father also puts in the children the tendency for creation. No matter how wealthy you are, if you don't teach your children the act of making money and you hand it over to them, you are only now a failure, because very soon they will squander it. So the very last, no matter how many. What you do is you also teach them the principle of wealth creation, hard work, Being resilient. You yourself get something doing. Don't sit back and expect to spend and expect that the money will keep increasing. No, is as as you work, you add to it. All things being equal, God favoring you, then you know that the sky is not the limit; it's only the starting point. As you begin to put this discipline and things into them to let them know that there is still that place for them to be disciplined, for them to be focused, and working towards becoming the best and achieving all that they needs to achieve, then you can say that you have put in a system whereby the wealth can regenerate itself. But when you have a system where you don't teach them anything, they just see it as a go-to place, pick and go. A day will come, they will see it gradually going down. They will not even notice that it's going down because they've never been taught to what pay attention. Values and things that should be there has not been put in them. And so they come out, and at the end of the day, rather than you think you are making them or helping them, you've made life worse for them. So what is the way forward? Every hands needs to be on deck, and everybody must work at it. You see, everybody has a duty and a part to play. You see, so Olorojimi Akeredolu is leading by example, is being in front, and is leading by example, is showing the way to go. And that is how leaders, true leaders, that's how they lead. Olorojimi has said, well, the way forward is for us to get things done and get it done now. Is to get things moving and don't sit back and expect that things will just make itself. Anyway, my wonderful people, now so we dey hear the matter. Olorotimi don't start things for in state. They don't they put things in perspective. They don't start their own cattle training system gradually. When it go help the people produce their own cow, and before you know it, they go they eat what they don't grow both. Crops and meat products, because I don't threaten say we say car go reach 2 million naira for Nigeria for south because say them ban open grazing. The things still they pain them where they nothing know how that thing happens. Say they go all of a sudden the southern governors agree together to make the ban open grazing. Anyway, I saw the matter they happen for us, so please don't forget to give us a thumbs up. May you like us, so may you still share, subscribe, click on the notification button so you too go get all our latest news. God bless you. Have a lovely and a fantastic day. You have a voice, let it count. Bye for now. Bye.